What do you do when the world tells you no? Do you quit? Or do you find the courage to say yes to yourself? The rejection email came at midnight. One short line that felt like a dagger. "We regret to inform you." I stared at the screen, my heart sinking. This wasn't the first rejection, not the second, not even the 10th. By now, I had lost count. Job applications, auditions, proposals, dreams, all stamped with the same answer: no. Each no chipped away at me, carving out pieces of my confidence until there was barely anything left. I started to wonder if the world was trying to tell me something. "You not good enough. You'll never make it." One evening, I sat alone in my room, lights off, staring at the ceiling. And I whispered, maybe they're right. Maybe I should stop trying. But then, something small, almost forgotten, stirred inside me. A memory. I remembered being a child, standing in front of my father, holding a crayon drawing in my hands. The lines were messy, the colors outside the edges, but I was proud. My father looked at me and said, "Don't wait for others to say yes. If you love it, that's your yes." And in that moment, sitting in the darkness, I realized maybe the world's no doesn't have to be the final answer. Maybe I could give myself permission to say yes. So I did. I stopped waiting for approval. I started working on my dream in secret. If they wouldn't hire me, I'd learn the skills myself. If they wouldn't publish me, I'd write anyway. If they wouldn't open the door, I'd build another one. At first, it was lonely. No applause, no recognition. Just me, my late nights, and a quiet fire burning inside. But little by little, things began to change. The work I poured into myself started to show. My voice grew louder, my steps more certain. One day, the same people who had once told me no looked again, and this time, they noticed. The rejections turned into invitations. The closed doors turned into open ones. But here's the truth I learned. The victory wasn't in their yes. The victory was in the moment I refused to let their no define me. Because sometimes the world will shut you out, laugh at your dreams, slam the doors in your face. But in those moments, you hold the key to the only answer that matters. And when the world says no, you can stand tall, look yourself in the mirror, and say, yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. And that will change everything. So when the world says no, remember this. You are the only one who can give yourself permission to rise. Hit subscribe for more stories that remind you. You already have the power to say yes.